many of you were sleeping, Metro Police started an investigation into a deadly crash that happened overnight. Good Sunday morning, Kentuckiana. I'm Tabney Dozier. This happened just before 1 this morning on 3rd Street Road, close to McNair and Lassiter Middle School in South Louisville. Police say the driver of a Chevy Impala lost control and hit two pedestrians. Both of them were pronounced dead on the scene. Officials say several other people were hurt in this crash. No word on their condition at this hour. Police say an SUV was involved in the crash as well, and detectives are trying to determine if a third vehicle was also involved. Once more information is released on this deadly crash, we will bring it to you on air and online at WHAS11.com. Well, more snow flurries are in the forecast. We are taking a live look over downtown Louisville. Everything is quiet right now. January coming to an end. Winter weather not coming to an end. Meteorologist Reed Yaten joining me now with the details. About 35 degrees right now, but some snow is coming later, huh?
Indeed. This afternoon's when we'll dodge a few snow showers around the area. We'll track those in a moment. Right now, this is our Eye on 64, the Eye Care Institute cam, looking toward downtown from the east end at 64 and Hirschborn. As you can see, the visibility a little obscured there because we have some snow showers in the area right now. We've been tracking those on radar for the past couple of hours. The more significant snow showers, such as they are, down in southern parts of the viewing area. These are associated with an upper level disturbance moving across. Here's the one closer to home, and you can see it's just moving. Bulk of it is really north of the metro right now. It'll be through here in another 30 minutes or so. Not causing us any problems, but is producing steady light snow. So what's coming up? Well, here's what's ahead for your day. Snow showers mainly south this morning, the more significant ones. Temperature dropping off to lower 30s where they are not there already. By noontime, 34 degrees. Late day snow showers develop sometime 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on through the late evening hours, an inch or less. Now, not everybody's going to get a snow shower all the time, but we do believe some of these snow showers have enough potential that pockets of them could produce briefly a burst of snow, and that's the reason there is the threat for some very light accumulation, an inch or less. Tabney will be checking the 7-day forecast for you, preview the early days of February. That's ahead a little bit later.
See you then, Reed. This morning, we're looking for details on what caused a standoff at a local hotel. We know one person was taken into custody following the incident in Clarksville, Indiana. This happened at the America's Best Inn off Eastern Boulevard. Dispatch confirms multiple police units responded to the area around 3:30 Saturday afternoon and remain at the scene for several hours. The search continues this morning for a couple of wanted suspects in Kentuckiana. The Kentucky Probation and Parole Board is looking for Richard Stilger. He is wanted after being charged with receiving stolen property and theft by taking. His last known address is in the 500 block of Walls Hollow Road, that's in Shepherdsville. And here is Michael Wilburn on your screen. He's wanted for flagrant support. Authorities say his last known address is in the 200 block of Mohawk Street in Louisville. If you know the whereabouts of these individuals, you're urged to call the Fugitive File Line. That number is 582-2583. You will remain anonymous, and don't forget, everyone shown on the fugitive file is considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. The Office of the Attorney General is announcing its Survivors Council tomorrow. Attorney General Andy Beshear will name the 27 survivors of different crimes that make up the council. The Survivors Council will be able to help guide and assist the office on matters related to survivors of crime. They will meet for the first time following the news conference at 2:30 at the East Office of the Attorney General. From President Donald Trump's meeting with the British Prime Minister to his thoughts on who should pay for the wall along the southern border. Here's ABC's Mary Bruce with this week's winners and losers.
President Trump is putting America first and shaking up the world. I'm Mary Bruce with this week's winners and losers. This week's big winner, Prime Minister Theresa May and U.S. relations with the United Kingdom. The first foreign leader to be received by the new administration had a big task ahead of her. May is responsible for carrying out Brexit, the UK's departure from the European Union. It's a move she opposed, and now she needs to prove Britain still has strong allies across the globe.
An America that is strong and prosperous at home is a nation that can lead abroad. But you cannot and should not do so alone.
President Trump's warm reception and praise of May helped reassure the status of America and Britain's special relationship.
Today, the United States renews our deep bond with Britain.
But this week's loser, U.S.-Mexico relations, as Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto is having a much tougher time navigating Trump's terrain.
I campaigned on the wall, and it's very important, but that wall will cost us nothing.
Peña Nieto has insisted Mexico won't pick up the check, but after a Twitter challenge was issued, with Trump saying if Mexico is unwilling to pay for the badly needed wall, then it would be better to cancel the meeting, Peña Nieto went ahead and called off his visit. But President Trump had the last word, claiming it was a mutual decision.
Unless Mexico is going to treat the United States fairly, with respect, such a meeting would be fruitless.
The two leaders have since had a friendly call, but Trump's team continues to double down on his America First promise, as freshly confirmed United Nations Ambassador Nikki Haley sent a warning shot to the world.
For those that don't have our back, we're taking names.
More politics ahead on This Week with George Stephanopoulos. I'm Mary Bruce, ABC News, Washington.
And you can catch Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell on This Week with George Stephanopoulos coming up at 9 this morning right here on WHAS 11. McConnell says he will be discussing President Trump's upcoming Supreme Court justice pick and confirming the cabinet. After the break, we're talking sports. The Cats waking up without a win following last night's matchup. Those stories and more, including what you can expect from the Cards today. We'll see you on the other side of this break.